What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman. Now, in an interview published exactly 2 weeks ago today with Entertainment Tonight, Giancarlo Esposito was asked specifically about involvement with the Marvel Universe, and what he had to say was super interesting, being completely forthcoming that he didn't start the rumors, but absolutely puts it out there all the time that Marvel would likely be the next step for him. And we're going to break down what he said word for word. But in a brand new report from industry insider and friend of the channel, Mikey Sutton, apparently Marvel is interested as well and eyeing him to play one of the most important villains going forward in the future of the MCU. We're going to break down exactly what Esposito had to say in that interview with Entertainment Weekly, then read this brand new report by Mikey Sutton as far as what's going on at Marvel and their ideas for Esposito in the future, including playing the role of Dr. Doom. Like I said, we're going to break it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, including this insane 1/4 scale XM Studios Beta Ray bill and our 3rd Infinity Saga box set. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around at the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So this interview, which you can easily source on Entertainment Tonight's website, posted exactly 2 weeks ago, was very clear in talking about Giancarlo Esposito joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And if the interviewer didn't pull any punches in the question, he definitely didn't pull any in the answer. When asked about it, Esposito said this: "Well, there's been all these rumors about being with Marvel. I want to work with those guys. I put it out there all the time. I haven't created any of those rumors, but I did years ago work with Luis D'Esposito, one of the guys over at Marvel, back when he was doing Cotton Club and I was doing Cotton Club. He was the first AD, that's assistant director. What they do is fantastic, and I want to do something enduring with them. I think Marvel would likely be the next step for me." He then went on to talk about other roles he's hoping to do as well, but when he uses the word fantastic, we'll give him a pass and not read between the lines, connecting that directly to the Fantastic Four and by extension Dr. Doom. But when he says something enduring, it's very easy to understand what that means. He'd rather sign up for something like Thanos than sign up for something like Killmonger. He wants to be the enduring villain, the one they build up to and fight against over a couple of phases, not the one that's killed in the very first movie in which he's introduced. And that's where we find the industry insider report today from Mikey Sutton regarding Dr. Doom, Marvel Studios, and how they feel about Giancarlo Esposito for the role. Mikey Sutton goes on to write, "He is a walking tragedy, his face so distorted that it's covered by an iron mask which has become permanently attached to his flesh. The horror and majesty of Dr. Doom was missing from Fox's interpretations of the character, neither of which were well received by fans. Doom requires gravitas in the form of an award-winning actor that can pull off his powerful presence and high intelligence. As the Fantastic Four is in its infancy stage of development, ideas have now circulated as to who can possibly play Doom in the MCU. Recently, Express posted a spec piece offering Giancarlo Esposito would make a fine Doom, and there have actually been discussions, yet not with Esposito directly, at Marvel Studios about such a possibility. According to Sutton Source, Marvel Studios is envisioning Doom closer to OG Darth Vader, coming full circle as Vader was often viewed as being inspired by Doom since George Lucas was an avid comic book fan, especially Marvel, since let's not forget, Lucas produced Howard the Duck, the first movie about a Marvel Comics character. Doom in the MCU will be mysterious as they won't want his face shown before his accident." Now, he goes on to say that they're going to keep the role very close to the comic book character and that he'll be in the mold of a Thanos or even a Killmonger, where his worldview occupies the gray twilight zone between good and evil, and of course, as the dictator of Latveria, Doom will do everything to protect the people under his rule. Now, taking a step back from both the contents of the industry insider report and the interview, and just thinking logically, there's really only so many villains that if Giancarlo Esposito actually wants to play an enduring role in the coming phases, he would fit. Maybe one of them is Norman Osborn and the other obviously is Dr. Doom, both of which are heavily rumored to be led to in Marvel's 4th, 5th, and 6th phase, and also just makes sense for the character and the type of actor that he's been in the past. The other has been that he's already with Disney, obviously just being cast as the villain in The Mandalorian, the Star Wars television show, and that's actually where my final thought resides. Now, you guys know, for the most part, having listened to a ton of my videos, I rarely offer my opinion, and if I do, it's right at the end and very light. I want this channel to be more of a reporting and letting you guys figure out your own opinions about it. But real quickly here, I sort of have to be a mouthpiece for everyone who might feel like me, and quite honestly, I do not want to see the same actors in Star Wars and Marvel. Obviously, they're both owned by Disney, but that's the problem. Disney loves to rehire the actors that they like working with, and the problem about these two franchises is that A, they've spawned some of the biggest fandom in the world, and there's huge overlap. These characters are so hard typecast, meaning once they take one of these iconic roles, and if they nail it, then they're that iconic role for life. You see that with Hugh Jackman in Wolverine. You're also seeing it now with Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man. I don't want to see Tony Stark as a Jedi, and for that matter, I'm sure you guys have seen the rumors, we haven't covered them here at the channel, that Brie Larson could be up for a spot in Star Wars as Kevin Feige is taking up over there. I don't want to see Captain Marvel as a Jedi either. That's Captain Marvel. That's Iron Man. That's not a Jedi. I also would not like to see any of the Star Wars characters showing up in major roles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They're already a Star Wars character, and just for us as fans, we believe in these characters so much because we're so familiar with them. Like I said, if someone really nails it, then they're that character for life. If they start doing this where they're sharing all of the villains and heroes across the two universes, this is absolutely, in my opinion, going to devalue the work. More importantly, there are so many actors and actresses in Hollywood who need work and could kill these roles. Do we really have to give all of the top roles to the same 4 people? Look, Esposito is Dr. Doom after he's been in a small role on the Mandalorian TV show. Maybe they're going to split it that way. If you're on a TV series in one, you can do the silver screen in the other. Okay, I'm for it. But let's not make it a habit. Let's not get Brie Larson and Tony Stark and Chris Evans, and while you're at it, Tom Holland, all to team up in Star Wars Episode 15, The Return of the Endgame of the Sith, or whatever the heck they're going to call it. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, including Esposito taking the role of Dr. Doom. Are you for it? And do you agree with me they do not need to be sharing these major characters? Let me know all your thoughts, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 700,000 subscriber mark. A lot of you guys have asked, of course, we'll switch to the PlayStation 5, but with the delays to all of the stuff in technology this year, and as well as the limits in pre-order, we're not giving them away till we have them in hand. In the meantime, PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 700,000 subscriber mark. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, notifications turned on, leave a like and a comment on this video, and that'll automatically enter you to win all the rest of the prizes here at the channel, like this insane 1/4 scale XM Studios Beta Ray Bill. Now, if you're not familiar with collectibles like these, this is not an action figure. At almost a full 30 inches or 3 feet tall, this is a museum quality sculpture of Beta Ray Bill, shipped internationally from XM, which hold the licensing rights abroad to do crazy characters like this. We're also giving away our 3rd Infinity Saga box set here at the channel. If you're not familiar with these were limited in 4,000 in pre-order last year, and as soon as they sold out, they absolutely skyrocketed in value on the secondary market. We've received the 3rd one here at the channel. We will be giving it away at the end of this year in the holiday season. So if you want to be entered to win the PlayStations, the Infinity Saga box set, the Beta Ray Bill, or any of the future prizes we announce here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of the video, the same way we're doing here, and if you've missed any of the previous winner announcements, no worries. All you have to do, scroll back through the channel, look for the winner announcement in the sub count in the title, click on that video and scroll to the end. My name's Michael Roman, this is Everything Always. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the channel, and stick around, we'll be posting again real soon.